really happy with what I've done. But if I was going to do it over again, knowing what I know today, diesel is probably where I would end up. I probably would have gone through the Wyotech diesel and advanced diesel program. The advanced diesel program, they work on real trucks. Like, when I say real trucks, I mean, Penske brings them a truck, so the thing's broken, we're gonna decommission it. Can you guys put it back together? And the students go out there with the instructor, tear the truck down, fix whatever's wrong. They write up a real work order for everything it needs. The door locks down to a new transmission. They tear it down and they put it back together, and then they get it inspected by Department of Transportation, and that thing holds freight. That thing will have 80,000 pounds strapped behind it when they're done. They will actually put it on the road. So this whole like, oh, well, it's good enough, next class is gonna tear it apart anyway, that doesn't fly. You have to actually make it go down the road. And they said diesel makes the world go round. Hey, gas prices go up, the price of an apple at the store goes up. Why? It costs, the diesel trucks run on diesel fuel. If fuel prices go up, the cost to transport those goods go up. Everything revolves around the price of oil, if you guys haven't noticed that. When oil prices go up, everything goes up because everything gets moved on trains, boats, and trucks. And trains, boats, and trucks all move on diesel. So if you know a diesel engine, you will not be without a job, unless you're just really, really lazy. But if you're motivated. So with the diesel core program, you can take most of the other specialty programs with the exception of
no, you can take them all.
Street rod, right?
No, you can take street rod.
Oh, you can? Okay, cool. With diesel, you can take anything, any of the core program or any of the specialty programs.
And you can also piece together the core programs. Like you could do diesel and automotive, or automotive and diesel. You can piece those together instead of doing a specialty program.
Instead of doing a specialty program. So yeah, you could be really well rounded and take diesel and automotive. But like I said, the other really cool thing that's in diesel is transport refrigeration. You ever see the big semi trucks with a big refrigerator on the front of them? It's kind of hard to see. You'll see it says Thermo King usually. If I got a 44-foot trailer full of frozen chicken, I don't care what it costs to fix my refrigeration unit. Fix it. Because otherwise I'm out $2 million worth of freight. So those transport refrigeration guys, they get paid really well, and they're not in a shop. They're not in an office. They're driving around and fixing it on the side of the road. So that is a really, and how many people knew there was a transport refrigeration technician job? Right? Most people didn't even know that existed. Super, super good thing to get into. The great jobs to find are the ones that nobody even knew were there. They do obviously go through engines. Engine management systems. Again, these are all computer controlled as well nowadays. Not quite as heavy as the gas ones, but definitely pretty heavy. Powertrains, so transmissions, differentials, clutches, wheel bearings. Those things are really fun to tear apart and put back together, by the way. And then here's what we have that most other schools don't, is we have tractor repair. So you learn how to work on heavy machinery. Again, there's not a lot of people out there that go into this field, but there is a giant demand for it. So we also talk about fluid power. So when I say fluid power, I mean hydraulics. So how does a tractor pick up 10,000 pounds? Here's how, through hydraulics. You learn how to diagnose and repair hydraulic systems. And then again, there's the transfer refrigeration. I threw that in there because I think it's such a cool field. And then your specialty programs, we're gonna click through them. You have advanced diesel, kind of talked about that. You fix broken trucks and put them back on the road. We're gonna skip that because we're out of time. Chassis fabrication, you learn how to build a frame of a car from the ground up. So a ton of welding, and there is a little bit of math involved, but it's applied math, right? How do I make these angles so that this car actually drives straight down the road?
Street rod and custom fabrication.
Street rod and custom fabrication.
The Street rod and custom fabrication program is for those students who want to hone their skills bending metal, chopping tops, and custom painting.